Hello guys, welcome back in today's crypto technical analysis. In today's episode, we're going to do, as usual, a multiple time frame analysis for BTC, Ethereum, and we're going to look at the BNB and the Dogecoin, which I shared recently. However, before we start, if you get a value from this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into it. We've got a monthly chart, and as you can see, a couple of months, we have a rejection around $31,500. Without claiming these levels, it was early for us to talk about 36 and above. However, as you can see, after this rejection, which was a July close, we've got another bearish close as well, and we're going to cover under a weekly time frame. The levels under the weekly time frame, I always keep talking about $28,300 and $28,000, and as you can see, we got exact rejection right from $28,170. We have got massive rejection at the moment. That was a heavy resistance based on a weekly time frame. However, when it comes to the support, higher time frame support, it's going to be $23,600 and $500 are extremely important. All the way up to $23,000 are very important under a weekly time frame. Based on a weekly time frame, that was an accumulation as long as we stayed above 18,000 and 18,500. First target level 30,000, followed by 32,000 nearly dollar. That we cleared both targets, and above 18,500 average, we saw massive over 70% pump in the market. And based on a daily time frame exit, once we lost 28,500 and 28,300, we saw over 50% pump for the spot back holders. And moving on with a daily time frame, based on a daily time frame, as soon as we lost the level of $28,500 and $300, daily time frame went, as you can see, heavily under the bear's control, tested local resistance, and we had another rejection based on a higher time frame. So at the moment, daily time frame is heavily under the bear's control. Without breaking and claiming above $29,300 and $500, it's going to be early for us to talk about the bullish scenario and trend change based on a daily time frame at the moment. And the levels that we have to be aware of is going to be the first level, which is confluence with these levels, 24,000 all the way up to, as I said, $23,000. That's a higher time frame resistance, plus that's confluence with a weekly time frame, as you can see, as well as the monthly, and we've got next point of control at around in this region. Here you can see that's a higher time frame NPOC, and this is the interesting level that's going to be 24,000 all the way up to $23,000. And if we're going to see a rejection and then market structure change, and that will give us buy setup. So higher time frame, based on a daily time frame, we saw a trend change at around $19,200 and $500 with a V-shaped recovery, target number 1 all the way up to target number 2 cleared, and we saw, based on a daily time frame, $19,200 and $500, we saw massive 65% with an exit signal below 28,500 and 300. We saw, as you can see, 47, nearly 50% pump and profit for the spot back holders. The next chart we have is a Doge that we had a news, as you can see, Twitter obtains license required for crypto payments and trading. As soon as we had this news, I was asking, is this really bullish? And as you can see, I also mentioned that we are based on a hybrid system. As soon as we lost 75 cents, and we had a massive dump, and then first time we're testing this smart money line, which one's the white line, as you can see, and I was warning about the rejection from here. And as you can see, the price action was at around here. So these levels were exit level above 66 cents, and the first target level, I updated that. We reached to the first target level, which was a 62 cents. 58 cents is going to be target number 2, all the way up to 57 cents are going to be target number 3. However, stops are already in profit. Without breaking 66 cents, it's going to be early for us to talk about the trend change. So far, we had 7% dump in the market, and if you're doing a leverage, you do the maths for yourself. If you want to learn all these technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense masterclass is available, where you're going to learn how to become profitable and professional trader in the market. And during the course, you will learn day trading, scalping, swing, as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. The next chart we have is BNB. As I said, 230 all the way 240 is heavy resistance, and rejection is likely. As you can see, we reached all the way up to 234, nearly 235, and we saw decent dump in the market. So far, we saw nearly 9% dump in the market, and then target level is going to be, the next target level is going to be $205. If we're going to lose this level, and the next level is going to be 190, followed by all the way up to 180 $85 are going to be the next target levels. So this is another profitable trade, and if you took this trade, you can place your stop at a break even. ETH daily as well as the 4-hour time frames are heavily under the bear's control. After we had an exit signal right around 1930, as you can see, we cleared target number 1 as well as the target number 2 all the way up to 1550, target 3 cleared. So we saw massive, nearly 20% dump from this setup. However, next one, which I shared in the previous videos, that 1750 all the way up to 1720 is going to be heavy resistance, because you've got higher time frame resistance Fibonacci, plus that we had important based on a mid-higher time frame system. We had this purple line which was acting as a resistance. So at the moment, as you can see, that is another rejection, and the target levels are still the same. In the first place, 1550, then the next target levels will be following 1400 all the way up to 1300, followed by $1,200 are going to be the next target levels. So one has to be careful. There is not trend change, and it's early for us to talk about the bullish scenario without claiming and breaking above 1750, 1760. It's going to be, as I said, early for us to talk about the bullish scenario. BTC on the 4-hour time frame is heavily under the bear's control. As soon as we lost 31,700, and then that was the exit level 30,300. That was the last exit based on a hybrid system. That was the last level as well, where we had a lot of confluence between 30,200 all the way up to 30,650 levels were extremely important. And we saw massive dump in the market. Target levels cleared 27,200 all the way up to 25,200 levels are cleared, and we saw another 16% from this setup. Expected rejection right from here. As you know, we had a confluence with a 0.618, $28,000. This is based on a hybrid system. 0.618 retested to the dollar, and we saw decent dump in the market. And from as soon as we exited from there, which I shared, over 8% dump in the market. So 4-hour time frame, as I said, heavily under the bear's control, and without claiming 29,300 and 500, it's going to be early for us to talk about the trend change. Otherwise, this type of price actions may give us a fake pump. And target levels is going to be 24,000 all the way up to $23,000 are extremely important, and we'll have to keep an eye on at around this region. We came to an end of this episode, and if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.